Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today I have brought the new title of the business study, How to Write Better Business Letter Stories. This is in BBS first, right? And many people do not read business news. So business news writing does not have to be boring. The best business journalism tells a good story and entices means appeals reader with a compelling lead. Avoid an overabundance of number in one sentence or a paragraph. This is one technique. Use short sentences. No more than 35 words should be used in the lead of business stories. In the introduction, only that sort of ideas. Always use active verb, not passive verb. Never put the time element before the verb in the lead, means in front. The verb tells the reader what the action is and what the reader wants. Avoid using names in the lead unless the person is well known. Do not use punky punctuation. Punky means unconventional punctuation and make the writing interesting. Short sentences and appealing phrases are to be used. Hooking ideas in the topic is essential. One, for the readers to draw their attention. Amazing facts and information must be given to the audience. The business letters must attempt to give the surprise to the readers. Business letter is not a balance sheet. It is not a balance sheet, and it must be made decorative and flowery for the types of the readers. It must not be confusing and complex for the readers. It needs to be simple enough to comprehend in one reading. This is the some sort of tips how to write better business stories. Now, next topic is there, and it is about what are news reports. Now, what is news reports or what are news reports? See, new there is one S is a K missed, please. News, not only new. NEWS. News reports are not newsworthy pieces of content that informs readers of what is happening regarding the works of an organization. They are about things and events happening right now or only a few hours or days ago. They are highly factual without any opinion of the writer. Distinguishing feature of news reports is that they follow a specific structure. The news reports must answer the 5 WH questions. Who, what, when, where, why, and how. These must be answered. It must answer who is involved in the development of the story. News reports. Who is the main actor? Who is responsible for the development or event? What is the development or event about? What happened there? What else is related to the development? Where did it happen? Where are the main actors from? When did it happen or going to happen? Why did they do it or are doing it? How did they do it? How did the speaker say the things or he things he or she said? If all these questions are answered in the news reports, then it becomes a good news report. Now there is a next concept, next idea, the inverted pyramid. What is inverted pyramid then? See, the inverted pyramid refers to the style of journalism that places the most important facts at the beginning and works down from there. The first paragraph should contain enough information to give the reader a good review of the entire story. The lead actually tries to answer all the 5 W's and S questions, and the rest of the article explains the beginning and expands on it. The most important things come first, and the less and less important things come later, and hence it is called the inverted pyramid. That means news reports, news stories must be written in inverted pyramid. Important ideas must be in the beginning, important things must be written in the beginning, and less important things should be written later, and it must answer all 5 W's questions. The story might be cut off at any point due to space limitation, because it has a certain limitation. Because of space limitation, story can be cut off at any time, and so important ideas, important things, important information must be put in the beginning. So the most important ideas have to come first, and this principle applies in broadcast and in any other types of media stories, right? What are the useful tips in writing various types of news reports? Now, this is another important question. What are the tips? There are mainly 5 tips, right? Types of useful tips in writing news reports. There are, it is about people and power and money. This is the first tip. Keep it objective, another tip. Clear and balanced. This is the second tip. It must have an angle. And quote people should be quote, and keep it simple and informative. These are the 5 tips. The journalism is about people, power and money. The news stories are all about how people or the general public is affected. Since journalism is also business, important people, power or politics, and money or business are the most important news topics on a regular basis. Having an angle is a standard technique, another just a key idea, and it is not necessarily bad. Keeping it objective, fair, and balanced means the news stories are to be always factual accounts, and this should not include the views of the opinions of the reporters. I and me must not be used unless it is quoted. Opinions should also be balanced. It must be completely impartial one. There should not be partiality in writing. In practice, journalists generally highlight. There is a journalist, S is missing. So highlight is there. Journalist generally, S plural, journalists generally highlight the negative, controversial and conflict oriented topics, because negative topics always become the center of subject matters, center of news, right? The Twin Tower attack in 2001 in America became the most heated topic of the news for almost years, right? But good topics or positive ideas are once they can be presented and they do not get the ideas, they do not get importance materials of news later. Quoted materials are often in inverted commas. Okay, quote okay, quote is to be. There is okay. This is I is not. Say there. This is out. Quote is to be, not I. Please remove it. Quote is to be what the speaker says or what people tell you as a part of their reaction to the story. Keeping the news report simple and informative means it must be delivered the way the audience can understand it easily and quickly. So the sentences and the paragraphs must be short. Unnecessary words and the jargons must be removed. The fact must be verified and the spellings needs to be checked and regarding the names of the people and the places. These are some of the ideas how the story of the news reports and news stories are to be very clear, simple, and attractive, right? How it can be made effective. This is just for better ideas, and it is good that readers generally can understand their concept, right? And you are requested to read such stories and then such ideas and write yourself in your exam. Thank you.